Hello guys, it is movie review o'clock guys. It is movie review o'clock. This time around we are bringing you the baddest producer. Ruth Kadiri is back at it again. This woman, you just take it easy on us. So this movie is titled Love on Ice and it's produced by Ruth Kadiri, our one and only Ruth Kadiri, and it is starred by Chidi, Dike, Ruth Kadiri, Desert the Great, and many others. You see, okay, this movie has a part 1 and a part 2. So in this particular part, Ruth Kadiri did not come out in this movie. She didn't come out in this movie. To me, I was even wondering why is it that Ruth Kadiri was not on this particular movie, since she wrote her name and that she's among the cast of this movie. But it happened that this movie has a part 2, guys. So this movie is about love, emotions, betrayal, and this movie is so nice. You don't want to miss this movie. So this movie is about two young couples who fell in love. And they fell in love against their family's wish. These young couples happens to be Chidi, Dike, and one other girl. So this whole rival between the two families continued. When they wanted to get married, the parents insisted, especially their fathers insisted, that they wouldn't get married. And it happened that the girl in question had already gotten pregnant for Chidi, Dike, and she told the father that she's already pregnant for Chidi, Dike, and she cannot have the child outside wedlock. And the father was like, "You're going to leave my house since you betrayed me and the rest of them." And she was like, "Okay, fine." She went to her room and she took some drugs. She wanted to take her own life, and she was rushed to the hospital where Chidi, Dike, came in and was, doing all this lovey-dovey something. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do this and that to me? This is I see, you guys, I noticed one thing about Chidi, Dike. He has really improved in his acting. In this movie, Chidi, Dike was superb. He really improved in his acting. And are you seeing this guy? Are you seeing how cute this guy looked in this movie, guys? So let's continue where we stopped. So Chidi, Dike came to the hospital and was like, why would you do that? Don't you ever try to take your own life and the rest of them? So Chidi, Dike went to the father's house, the girl's father's house, to ask him for forgiveness over what. See, this whole issue doesn't even have to do with Chidi, Dike and the girl. This whole issue between the two parents happened when they were young, when Chidi, Dike herself haven't even been given birth to. And I don't even know how this whole drama has to do with Chidi, Dike. I think parents should normalize leaving their kids. See, the sins of the fathers should remain with the fathers. I don't want to inherit any sin, any baggage from my father's past or anything. So Chidi, Dike went to meet the girlfriend's father to ask him for forgiveness and to ask for his blessing and to ask for the daughter's hand in marriage. This man dealt with Chidi, Dike. That was the biggest mistake Chidi, Dike made in his life in this particular movie. This man hit him, cut talks, and they beat Chidi, Dike up. And he videoed Chidi, Dike and sent it to the father and dumped Chidi, Dike on the roadside. Then the father came and carried his son. The father and the mother came and carried his son. I was like, after the whole back and forth, they took Chidi, Dike to the hospital. Chidi, Dike woke up and was like, if you guys do not let me marry her, I'm going to kill myself. And the man saw that this whole issue has become serious. And finally, they allowed Chidi, Dike and the girl to get married. I know you guys might think that finally they got married. It has ended there. That was where the whole chaos and the whole buzzword started. So after they got married, mind you, Chidi, Dike's father happens to be a womanizer. He's a chronic womanizer. I don't even know. And unfortunately, the wife had already gotten used to the fact that he womanizes, he does all those corporate movements, to the extent that he even had to have an affair with his daughter's friend and his daughter's best friend and age mate. It was that bad, guys. So the man, not like the man is a good person. The man is not a good person. The whole issue that transpired when they were young with the lady that Chidi wanted to marry or wants to marry, it's the man's fault, because the man is into sending girls to Italy for, you guys know what they go to Italy to do, and the man sells all these hard drugs and the rest of them. So he's not a legit businessman, but he camouflages with he's into oil and gas stuff, blah blah blah. So when Chidi, Dike, the girl was already pregnant before she got married to Chidi, Dike. When Chidi, Dike got married to the girl, I felt like finally, the love has already conquered. They were happy, they showed us happiness, and the rest of them. The girl gave birth to her child, and Chidi, Dike happens to be a medical doctor, and Chidi, Dike wanted to invest some of his money that he earned from being a medical doctor to the father's company. So the girl was like, your father does not have a good reputation, we all know about it. I think you should just invest in another person's company rather than investing in your father's company. I think you should just do something for yourself outside your father's wealth. So Chidi, Dike, being a mommy's, he's not really like a mommy's boy, being a mommy's boy, went to meet the mom, and the mom was like, even when they started losing, because Chidi, Dike later lost two of his brothers and lost his father, so they were like, this thing is no longer ordinary, it is spiritual, and the rest of them. They went to a juju house, and the juju man told them that it's Chidi, Dike's wife that is causing the whole chaos, that they have to come together and agree that he would buy Chidi, Dike's wife. And Chidi, Dike was like, God forbid, you cannot buy my wife. And the whole thing, the family was against Chidi, Dike and the wife. Chidi, Dike still stood by the wife, even though he was still having doubts that, okay, they said the wife was into all this juju stuff, and he was still thinking about it, but he still stood by the wife and said he's never going to give his consent for them to buy the wife. And see, and this thing kept on going. They even had to turn that girl to a prisoner in her own house, husband's house. They even have to turn her to a prisoner. But even with everything that happened, Chidi Dike stood by this girl. You guys should just watch the Ruth Kadiri's channel and watch this movie. Just go and watch this movie. You're going to learn a lot. The movie is so interesting. I'm definitely going to rate this movie an 8/10. The movie is so superb. Just watch the Ruth Kadiri's channel and watch the full movie. And mind you, this movie has a part 2. Just watch this part 1 first. Ruth Kadiri decides to release the part 2. You will not regret watching this movie. I'm telling you the honest truth. You will not regret watching it. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, share, leave your opinions on the comments. Please rate this movie. I don't want to give you guys the full gist. I want you guys to still go and watch it on Ruth Kadiri's channel. I'm just going to give you a review on how the movie is. So guys, I think this is where I draw the curtains. Bye bye guys. See you on my next upload.